Hey guys, welcome back. For the last couple of days, a lot of people have been complaining about an issue that they've been having with the controller, especially the right controller. For some reason, the right controller seems to have quite a few issues with tracking. I did experience this once when I was playing the Unspoken, and there's several things that I did that seems to have basically help improve dramatically with the tracking or eliminate the problem altogether. So I gather basically the stuff that other people did to help with this issue and what I did myself to help with this issue. So the first thing you want to look at is make sure you have full battery. The battery's running fine; it's not low, anything like that. You might want to even take the battery out and re-put it and reinsert it to make sure, see how well it functioned. I did that, and it seems to help with the tracking, improved it by at least 70%. And then after that, another thing I noticed is I had a lot of programs were running on my computer. So by closing all those programs, including restarting your Oculus Home and then go back into the game, it seemed to pretty much clear up all the issue with the tracking that I had before. And then after the next step, you want to restart your computer if none of the above work. Uh, Make sure that the program you don't have too many background programs that are running because the VR software are very demanding and it will eat up your graphic card for lunch any second. And if you have a lot of stuff running in the background, you're not gonna be able to have the good experience. You're gonna have a lot of problems. So make sure you are only running programs that are related to VR games and not all the other ones. Now, next thing is you want to recalibrate the sensor. This is what I actually did later on, even though my tracking issue cleared up after I did the first three steps. But what I ended up doing, because when I did the testing on one of my video to see how well the sensor can track my controllers, I actually found that I need to bring my sensors a little closer together. That way, it will give me the best tracking possible. So I went ahead and changed my sensor up and put them closer together, and now they're working even better than before. So you might want to move your sensors around and run that setups in your Oculus Home to recalibrate those sensors again. Now the next part that some other people did was they reinstalled Oculus Home altogether, and most people said when they did that, it actually helped clears it up. And then the last thing that basically the last step that some of the players did was basically reinstall Windows altogether. This step to me is might not be necessary unless you have a lot of junk in your computer that basically need to be cleaned and wiped. If that's the case, then you might want to do that part. And it could be none of the above that's the issue. It could just be the software issue. In games like Surgeon Simulator, like I said before, it has a lot of problems, especially with the controllers. You have a terrible time picking up objects, manipulating objects. Tracking is terrible. And then there are other games that are having the same problem as well. People were complaining with the medium, having the controller spinning. So basically, right now we are early adopters uh, of all these softwares and hardwares. So there's gonna be a lot of problem coming up. There's gonna be a lot of bugs, and basically we are the guinea pig, and our job is basically to figure out what the problem is and then report it back to the developers, and hopefully they'll come up with some sort of patch to fix it. I bel some people said it might even be a hardware issues. I most likely is not, but we can't rule that out. However, I think most of the time it's a software issue. Usually for a big company like Facebook, they're gonna have some sort of quality check before they send out these controllers to people. And if there's a problem, I'm sure they catch it before. I'm not saying that it's not a hardware issue at all. But the reason why I don't think it's a hardware issue is a lot of people are having the same problem, so that we can't have that many controllers that are having the same problems. So I'm thinking in the future, Oculus probably will come out with some sort of patch to fix this issue for everybody altogether. Um, I also want to show you a way where you can test out to see if your uh, IR sensors on your controllers are working properly. So stay tuned. I will show you in a second. Okay, guys, I just want to show you how to check to see if those sensors on your whether your controller, your headset is working properly. Make sure you have Oculus Home on while you do this. And then all you have to do is basically move the headset. As soon as you pick it up, the sensor detect motions, so all the IR sensors lights up. And you can see all these little dots here, those are your sensors. Now, it's easy to see on this headset, so I'm going to move to the controller now and show you what they look like. So as you can see the controller right now, this is my right controller, and you can see up here, these are the sensors. This is one your sensor right now, and you just look all around and you see all these little lights. Those are your sensors. Now some people are saying that when they do this test, they only see parts of that sensor and not all of them lights up. So that could possibly mean a hardware issue itself. And this, when I show you, this is the other controller, the left one, and you can see all the IR lights up properly. So this kind of let us know that, maybe it's not the hardware itself, it's probably the software issues. At first I actually thought it was hardware too, but after I did this, it seems to be, those sensors seem to be working just fine. Just a note, make sure you use some sort of old camera, whether a camera from your tablet or from your old phones. The newer phones and cameras these days have IR filters, so you won't be able to see the light that coming off from here. Okay guys, I hope this helped. If you have any suggestion or any other method that you found that can help resolve the Oculus Touch right controller issue, feel free to leave the comments in the comment section below. Thank you very much.